Hannibal from the A-Team says, love it when a plan comes together.
Wait, here's a circle. One of the things was, can you look around the room and find any circles?
Cuddly fancy. Well, hey, how are y'all? Welcome to the shed. What's going on, guys? It's another beautiful day. Welcome to the processing shed. This is where we process our meat, mainly deer meat, but of course we have other stuff in here that we use often, like our vacuum sealer. So we went shopping yesterday. We went to Costco, picked up a couple pounds of meat. We got some pork chops right here, and then we got some just beef, just little beef chunks. It says beef stew on it, but it's beef chunks. We did cook some pork chops last night, so that's why that was already open. But so because we have the stuff to buy in bulk and I can separate it, I'm going to package, put them in freeze-lock bags, and split them up. There were 12 of these bone-in pork chops, so I've split them up into 4s. That seemed to be enough for us last night. We had some left over too. And then this stew is 5 pounds. So I'll probably split it into 2 pounds, well, 2.5 pounds. So I'll just do 2 bags of it. And but yeah, this is how I like to use. So I got these bags on Amazon. They're pre-cut. That makes it a lot easier than having to unroll these, because it's like I could never get the same length. I try to use the lines. I just can't get the same length, and so I feel like I run out of bags more. So these are actually cheaper, and they're BPA free. I'll put a link to those in the description as well. And right now we just have our Food Saver vacuum sealer, which works great. I would like to get a better one, a little more industrial one, because whenever we're processing our deer and stuff, I mean we get like, we're vacuum sealing like 20 to 25, 30 bags of meat. It'll have to stop and cool. It gets a little overheated, doesn't do as many. But it works great for now until we can get a better one. Pieces, put it in the bag. Keep going.
Yeah.
All the way till it clicks. Keep going, keep going. There we go. It's clicked. Now hit this green button right here. Can you reach it? There you go.
You put
Alright, we changed the shirt. He just took his off. We got our sunglasses. Are we ready? Ready to do some work in the sunshine?
Yes.
Let's get it going. So somebody commented on the video of the chicken coop and said they have one like it, and they made it a chicken tractor. And so that got me thinking. I was like, okay, it's kind of heavy, but I might be able to do that. So what I did is I went to Tractor Supply, picked up some wheels. I know they're kind of small, but I think I've got a little bit of knowledge that I might be able to make it work. And so I'm deciding now, and this is going to be what I'm about to work on, how I'm going to attach the wheels. And then I was also looking at my door. And I was like, well, dang, if I move it, it's not gonna, it's not, what if it shifts and it doesn't close right and stuff? I mean, maybe I might have to do a little bit more critiquing, but that's what I wanted to do in the first place, was have them in a chicken tractor and move them around on the lawn. So it's definitely, and it will definitely help too, so we don't have to let them out as much, because I get worried they go down into the woods and stuff, and we've got a lot of hawks. I'd hate for Zoe to lose a chick, or one, especially one that she's going to show. So I'm gonna work on doing that. I concocted this, I feel to be pretty ingenious idea. Will it work? My hopes are not high. I'm sorry. Now for moving it like once a day, just the length of the tractor, you know what? It might hold up for a while, until I can at least get bigger tires and do it a little bit different way. So let me show you what I got here. This is what I got. And you're like, oh, that's way off the ground. You're right. So you take this, whoop, you pull it, and now your tractor's sitting on the ground. Look at that. Yeah. And then when you're ready to move it, you boom, you put that in. It's got a little bit of wiggle, but when you're pulling it like this, it's pretty sturdy. So I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to move this over, do the other side, and there's only one way to find out if it works or not. So fingers crossed we'll be able to do this. Maybe, hopefully it won't be too heavy. I know it's going to be a little bit of a struggle getting it moved from here to up there, but we'll do it slowly, one step at a time. Like Justin says, 1% at a time. So I'm gonna work on the other side, and then we'll try to move this thing. All right, quick tutorial on how this works. So see, you got the wheel on it, of course. This is where the bolt goes through the actual board to the chicken coop and bolts on. Now that's our locking mechanism. So you probably wonder, why is the bolt on this side? Well, it gives my fingers more to grip onto, and then I countersunk a 1-inch hole for this to go into, so it'll be flush up against the coop once it's laid down, or so it's out of the way, so it's against, so it can lay down. And then I'll drill a 1-inch hole into the coop for this to slide into and lock. So that allows the wheel to do that. You can pull this, set it up, lay the coop down. So now this is the second wheel. Let's go attach it to the coop, and we'll attempt to move it. So it's hot. Did anybody else do this as a kid? You fill up one of your dad's coolers and decide to go swimming? How's it feel? Is it cold?
Yeah.
Look at me. Can I step in? Let me get in there.
Yeah.
Let's see how cold this is. Woo. Oh man.
Don't get your pants wet.
I'm gonna try not to. Woo. Listen, it may be cold.
You get out.
It may be cold, but it does feel nice. Alright, we're back. We got the rope on. So you just saw, put clips on them, because that way when it's up in the yard, the rope ain't just laying out there. I can take it off of this side, take it off from right here, and I can put a nail or something up here. That way it hangs up out of the way when I get ready to move it. Just do that. So I'm gonna tighten up those eye bolts, and this time for the moment of truth, we're gonna see how easy or hard this thing is to move. I'm thinking that on these corners I might have to put a board on it, like a skid, and like angle it so it's not just digging into the ground right there, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna tighten these eye bolts up, and we're gonna move this thing. Alright, not the worst first attempt. I did realize that I forgot to tighten up that wheel. So, I'm going to work on that. But, hey, it moved. Yes, it moved. I haven't tried to open the door yet. I'm going to move the door. I do have to figure out something with the water too. Now, I do watch Sow the Land with Jason. Okay, door. Hey, door works, cool. So, I can't remember how he has his buckets hung, but I did order some pieces for, to put a hose, to connect a hose to this one, and then have a bucket hanging on the outside, so that I can just fill the bucket up from the outside, and that'll fill the one up on the inside. So that's the plan for that. And I'll probably, I'm gonna check corners and things like that. Definitely tack up the tarp on the outside on this side a little bit better. I might get some L brackets to go on the corners, just to, I don't know, extra support. So yeah, I don't know. It's definitely temporary, but I think it'll do good for a little while. Like I said, I mean, that bit of movement each day might put another roost. Since they will be laying eggs too, I will figure out a way to put some buckets in here for them also. But hey, tighten that wheel up, but I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy about it. Well, we did it, and I am happy. I feel accomplished. It's always nice whenever like you come up with something and it ends up working. So she's at the top of the hill. She's heavy. Definitely that rope. I don't know if I get a thicker rope or cut some old old water hose and put over it, something like that. It definitely needs to be something thicker. And I definitely need a handle on each side so I can lift it up a little bit to pull the pin out to lower the wheels. Other than that, the door works great. Like I said, I'll do the bucket water thing for, I gotta get some new cups because the ones I have on, one of them is broken. And so we'll get some new cups. We'll hook as soon as the pieces come in, I'll get an outside bucket so I can fill the water up from the outside. And then we'll come up with a trough that's in the front for them to eat out of, so that way whenever I come up to it, they'll want to come to the front. Of course, they'll end up learning that too with the new grass, but yeah. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today and watching me succeed. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, and we'll catch you in the next one.